Quinn Wade, coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Thunder lost again. And on top of that, they lost Jalen Williams and still don't even have Isaiah Hartenstein. And they lose to the Heat 122 to 120. Thunder go to 35 and 8 and 15 and 5 on the road. Heat go to 22 and 20, 15 and 7 at home. 37 to 30. The Thunder won the first quarter, but they lost the second quarter 30 to 28. They lost the third quarter 35 to 30, and they lost the fourth quarter 27 to 25. And they ended up losing the game because of that. Caruso had a wide open three opportunity, couldn't make it even though he was open, and that was the end of the game. And Chet Fetch-Hunger, 30 minutes, 14 points, 6 of 12 from the field. He missed his only threes, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, so a double-double, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 5 blocks, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -8 and plus-minus. He did things on both ends of the court, and that's what he's out there to do. He grabbed as many boards as he could. He has to man that paint now, and he's taking good strides in being able to do it. And I just like the fact that he can space the floor and still be able to attack the paint. He switches it up enough, and you have to be happy with how he's developing as a player. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, their leader, he got to continue to score 20 or more to keep the streak going, and he does it tonight. But he also was doing it to win the game, and they fell short. 36 minutes, 39 points, 12 of 19 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 13 of 13 from the free throw line. And that's as good as you can play in a modern era when everybody knows you're trying to score. Everybody knows to slow you down or stop you, especially because Jalen Williams was out. And he still had his way with the defense, and he still was able to get to what he wanted to do, and it worked successfully for him. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a -1 and plus-minus. Luguentz Dort, 22 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. 4 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 personal foul, and a -11 and plus-minus. Jalen Williams, 14 minutes, and like I said, he got injured, so he didn't play the whole game. 8 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 0 personal fouls, and a +4 and plus-minus. And Cason Wallace, 22 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a -8 and plus-minus. Didn't have too much of a problem how they played. Dort, you want him to make more shots. Obviously, he can be hit or miss. He had to step up. Somebody had to do it, and you got it from the bench because Aaron Wiggins played 28 minutes. He had 18 points. He was 7 of 10 from the field and 4 of 7 from 3. He had 6 rebounds. The rebounds was the most off the bench with the 6. He also had 1 assist and no turnovers. 0 personal fouls and a +6 and plus-minus. AJ Mitchell, 28 minutes, 15 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 turnovers. He was a little reckless, and it comes with the territory of trying to attack and keep the defense off balance. But he also had a steal and an offense rebound, 3 personal fouls, and was a -4 and plus-minus. Alex Caruso, 21 minutes, 5 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, and a +7 and plus-minus. Kenrich Williams, 3 minutes. He ended up having 1 assist, no turnovers, 0 personal fouls, and a -1 and plus-minus. And then Isaiah Joe, he didn't take a lot of shots in this one, but he made the ones that he could. He only missed 1 from the field, 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. It was all 3-pointers. He did also miss 2 free throws and went 2 of 4 from the free throw line in 19 minutes. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a turnover, 3 personal fouls, and a 0 and plus-minus. And then you look at the Miami Heat, and they brought it. They got down in this one, but they kept fighting. They kept pushing themselves, and they stepped up. And you got to like what Andrew Wiggins was doing a little bit in this one. 32 minutes, 15 points, 6 of 15 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, no turnovers, and a steal. 3 offensive rebounds, 0 personal fouls, and a +4 and plus-minus. I like what Andrew Wiggins was doing out there. He's really been a good, solid player for them. defensively, and he can space the floor a little bit. He's been shooting the threes a little bit better this year. He's been driving more. He's been keeping the ball moving. And that's what this team needed besides Bam scoring more. I feel like Bam has to do more. It's just too many guys that's in and out of the lineup. Somebody has to take it on the chin for this team. And if it ain't Norman Powell, it still has to be somebody else. It can't just be one person scoring 20 plus points and nobody else really doing it. Bam, 32 minutes, 30 points, 9 to 22 from the field, 6 to 10 from 3, 6 to 6 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, so a double-double, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 6 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 11 and plus minus. This is a dominant performance for Bam. The jump shots, the finishing, the attacking, keeping the ball moving, making the right passes. He can do these things every night. It's just we don't see it a lot. Norman Powell, 35 minutes, 19 points, 5 of 15 from the field, 5 of 12 from 3, 4 of 7 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and a block, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 7 and plus minus. He did the best he could, man. He wasn't that efficient from the field, but he still was trying to find a way to get to where he could to be able to get the shots that he wanted to take. And he did make some things happen for the team and for himself defensively. I still look at this as a decent game considering the circumstances and the team that they was going against. And Larson was a guy that really stepped up for him. 30 minutes for him, 16 points, 7 to 15 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, a turnover, and a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 4 and plus minus. And then you look at Yaka Chonis, 27 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. The 7 assists ended up being the most on the team, which is good to see. And it just sucks that he wasn't able to score more points for this team. But it ended up being the game where they didn't really needed him to do it to be able to win. But he did foul out of this one also. He finished as a plus 4 and plus minus. Fantasio played 18 minutes and had 13 points. He was 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and a turnover, 4 offensive rebounds, 5 personal fouls, and a minus 5 and plus minus. He's a good player. He just came in and played his role and just made the shots that was open, found ways to get open to do it, and it ended up being a solid game from him. And Gardner did the same, 15 minutes, 11 points. He made every 3. They was all spot ups. And then he just had to score the other one from the 2-point range. He also had 5 rebounds and an assist, no turnovers and a block, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 6 and plus minus. Nikola Jovic, 15 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, no turnover and a steal, 0 personal fouls, and a minus 7 and plus minus. Khalil Ware, 16 minutes and 7 points. He went 3 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. He had 9 rebounds, which ended up being the most off the bench. He had no turnovers in the steal and the block. 5 offensive rebounds, 0 personal fouls, and a minus 9 and plus minus. He didn't shoot the ball that great, but he did a lot of other things, and you have to look at that too, because they needed to be done for the team to be in a position to be able to win this game. Like I said, they were trailing in this one. Drew Smith, 21 minutes, 5 points, 1 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He missed too many shots too. You can say that about a lot of players tonight on the Heat. It's hard to score on the Thunder, and it's hard to do it consistently, especially when you have to work for it because they're so mobile, so quick, so fast, so athletic, so switchy. They can put you in tough positions, and you're going to have to settle sometimes. But if you're not good at shooting or shot making, it's going to be a rough night for you. But he still had 2 rebounds, 2 assists with no turnovers in the block. One of his rebounds was offensive out of the 2, and he had a personal foul was a minus 5 and plus minus. 42 of 77, 55% from the Thunder. 111 field goals for the Heat, 37%. You would think because they shot that poorly and the Thunder didn't that they would lose this game, but they didn't. Mainly because the Thunder took 29 threes and shot 45%, and the Heat shot 50 threes and shot 40%. But both teams shot 28 free throws, 82% for the Thunder, 71% for the Heat, but 51 rebounds for the Heat and 46 for the Thunder. 30 assists for the Heat, 23 for the Thunder. They only had 4 turnovers, the Heat did. The Thunder had 14. 7 steals for the Heat, 3 for the Thunder. 4 blocks for the Heat, 6 for the Thunder, 21 offensive rebounds, 5 for the Thunder, 30 defensive rebounds, 41 for the Thunder, and 21 personal fouls for the Heat, and 19 for the Thunder. This is a game that the Thunder probably felt they should be able to finish with a win. Shea was feeling himself. He thought he was playing real good. He thought he was attacking the right way, and that ended up being true, but it just wasn't enough because his teammates, they tried to do what they could defensively. It was helping. It was helping them stay in the game, helping them have a chance to win it. But the Heat was able to make the bigger shots. They was able to make the bigger plays when it mattered the most. And then Caruso had a good look. He just couldn't put it down. And it sucks for them to defend as well and score as well as they did and still come up short and lose the game. That has to be frustrating. It has to be disappointing. And another loss on their resume. It looked real good in the beginning. Now it's not looking as good right now, but it's still better than anybody team in the league. And they still have a good lead over other teams in the league too when it comes to their record. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.